Hello, I'm Tom, and today I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should take a closer look at Nash's X Series rods. First up, what are these rods? Well, Nash described the X Series as hardcore blanks with cult stylings, and they're certainly affordable. At one end, you've got two 10-footers in the range. These are probably more aimed at the European market and boat work, and at the other, we've got a 13-foot, 3.5-pound test curve beast of a rod. In the middle, there are a trio of 12-footers, a 3-pound test curve, 3.25, and a 3.5. Number 2 is all about guides, and these are really interesting ones. These are made by American Tackle. Now, that might not be the most familiar brand to British carp anglers, but they've been around making fixtures and fittings for rods for over 35 years. These are their Vortex Air models, and they're really lightweight. They're actually made from stainless steel, but you wouldn't know it when you pick up one of these rods. And in fact, I was quite surprised when I found out that they weren't made from a much lighter material. They're barely there, really minimalistic, and that helps the rod's recovery during the cast, helps it snap back into position nice and quickly, giving you greater accuracy and a bit more distance. Now, across this range, there are anti-frap tip rings, but I know that's one of those phrases that gets bandied around across the industry and not everyone knows exactly what it means. Well, a standard tip ring has got legs that can be in a slightly awkward position, meaning that any loose line around the tip of your rod during a cast can hook up over them and cause those horrible tangles and breakages. An anti-frap tip ring has legs that are out of the way, meaning that you can cast with a bit more confidence knowing that your line isn't going to wrap around the tip and cause those horrible and embarrassing snap-offs. Point 3 is all about performance, and it's great to be testing some 12-foot Nash rods. Obviously, lots of people associate the company with the highly successful scope range of retractable butt section rods with shorter overall lengths. But let's not forget that Kevin Nash himself was a real pioneer of long-range carping back in the day and put his name to some of the best Daiwa blanks ever made. So there's real pedigree within the company, and they describe these X Series rods as hardcore blanks. And it's really hard to disagree with that. These feel like real crisp casting tools, really aided by those minimalistic guides that give a real crisp snapback and fast recovery of the tip during the cast. So if you're looking to punch PVA bags or looking to go long with single hook baits, then these rods are well worth a look. I'm quickly going to interrupt this countdown now just to let you know that the easiest way to stay up to date with all our video content is to hit subscribe, then click that bell icon and you'll get a notification whenever we upload a new video. And don't forget, you can follow us on all our social media channels. Point 4 is all about the finer details. Now, these rods have been given a deliberately uncluttered look, but there are still things worth pointing out, including a lovely 1K carbon weave throughout and a flared butt grip wrapped in Japanese shrink rubber. Nash's own DPS reel seat with gloss fittings will house even the biggest of big pit reels, and there are gloss whippings on the joins over the 2 sections. Topping it off is a carbon line-friendly integrated line clip. Our 5th and final point is all about cost, so often a deciding factor when it comes to choosing new rods. Now, I can tell you that all the rods in this range are currently available for under £100, and that represents fantastic value for money, especially when you look at them, and even more so when you get to have a go with them. These are really solid casting tools, and that's probably how I'd describe them. If you're looking to punch some PVA bags a bit further than you currently can with your old faithful rods, or you want to sling single hook baits further than those around you at a busy day ticket water, but you can't quite stretch to a high-end rod, then for under a ton, these are phenomenal value for money, and a really welcome reminder that Nash isn't just about scope when it comes to rods.